Alright.
I used to use nya.si
Yeah.
to download torrents,
You
but I
can't
think they
do it?
locked me out now.
They locked you
I think they
out.
locked me out now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Would have probably use a VPN now.
Hmm. I did not switch.
Also, is my mic a bit too loud?
I think you're
No,
fine.
bro, you're good.
Okay, okay.
But you're probably going to do worse when you do your whole thing with your special mic. You're good, bro.
しかもオイラたちシャンリンの料理をしょっちゅう食べてるからあまり客観的なことは言えないかも。オイラたち以外の人に何人か試食してもらった方がいいと思うぞ。なるほど。
My audio.
そうだね。それなら最初は北斗姉さんがいいかも。確かに北斗なら頼もしいしちょうどいいかもな。よし、早速北斗を探してみようぜ。この時間なら不当にいるはずだよ。料理を包んで不当に行ってみよう。
Oh wow, it's raining and a lot. Give me a sec.
Do you think, man?
There goes Luis.
No, we really have a serious tropical wave entering the Caribbean.
Oh, okay.
Because right now it's overcast and thundering.
Hmm.
We're just not have the rain yet. And since he's Puerto Rico, them get the brunt before we get it.
Gotcha.
No, just closing a window in case the water wants to go inside the room.
We have a window here. That doesn't stop the rain if it falls heavily.
More speed.
Look, Luis. It's her. Oh my god, Guoba.
Oh, give me a sec.
Hi, Beto. Hi, Xinyan. Are we interrupting anything?
Wait.
Don't move, Ben.
Wait. Yes.
Are you ready, Lou?
You good?
Yes.
You got the
Yes.
lotion?
Woman of the hour. We were just talking about you.
Louis?
Beta was saying you and I should get ourselves on board sometime. Says the whole crew's
Louis.
been asking for us.
I think he's on.
Yeah.
No, I was asking
Let's
if you had the lotion.
go.
Have to be careful, innit?
Let's freaking go.
Like you three go way
It was about
back.
damn time.
Oh, we really do. Beto and Xinyan are two of my oldest customers, and I've helped out in the kitchen on board.
And
Beto's
we've
shipping
never seen
calls.
Jinyan before.
Recently, Xinyan's been
Yeah,
wanting
this is
to
the
get our
first
show on
time.
board, too.
That's the plan. Good music's meant for sharing. You guys should check it out sometime.
Yikes.
Will do. But I came here today because
It
I made
does
it
sound
to the
weird.
Masterful Chef's finals.
Southern
And I was just trying
accent.
out some new dishes to bring to the competition. Can you have a little taste and give me some feedback?
Sure. Beats drinking on an empty stomach. Oh, about time. I'm starving over here. Let's see what you got.
Hash brown.
Oh, man. This chicken
You
food
know, I've never had an hash brown.
awesome. Oh, this food is too good for me to be soaking up the alcohol with.
These three seem to have a great time with each other.
Look, Guoba.
Only thing is, you've got 3 dishes here.
Oh, what is he
Chicken
doing
fouillon,
back there?
come and get
I
it,
don't
and
know.
crystal shrimp, and
Who knows?
they all taste kind of refreshing.
Is refreshing really a flavor?
Just doing the typical
When
enforcement.
you spend all your time at sea, you don't have a lot of choice when it comes to food, especially on the longer voyages where you've got to stretch out your rations as far as you can. First thing you want to do when you get back on dry land is dig into a nice hot meal that's swimming in oil and has a ton of flavor.
That sounds like
Meanwhile,
Wong's taste?
Like you're having a
Sure is.
clog.
Beto's tastes are pretty similar to mine and Xiangling's. Ugh, Ningguang. I'm
A lot of
sick of hearing that name.
cholesterol.
Our tastes couldn't be more different. You'll never find us eating
Uh.
the same bowl of food.
Man, you should use some
Last time when we were
Mazola.
chatting with her, Paimon thought you two seemed to get along just fine.
We're evenly matched. Guess that makes us equals. But I'm sorry, limp cabbage leaves are never gonna do it for me.
Oh, I hear ya. Steamed cabbage and broth might be upper class and look fancy and all, but man, is it boring! It's never gonna give you that flavor explosion you get with some of the other dishes out there.
So, Xinyan, are these dishes too mild for you too?
Well, not so much mild. I just think you maybe missed a beat somewhere.
Exactly. This is some fine cooking, no question about that. But if this is for a competition, it needs more oomph.
Beat? Oomph?
Sass.
Sure these terms apply to cooking?
Spark.
Needs
Boom shakalaka.
it needs to be able to strip the
You
girls
know what a beat is?
in a food
Ooh.
I
orgasm.
only know music though.
Like in the
I'm nowhere
Axe
near your
commercial.
level when it comes to cooking, so don't mind me if it doesn't make much sense.
The Axe commercial. Which one that again? I try to remember. Which one.
The Axe deodorant commercial.
That's what I mean.
No, there's a whole lot of them.
I actually
There's a
thought
whole
as
lot,
much
but
while
I
I
can't
was
remember
cooking them.
how that one that
Even
go
though
where
this
it
was a
strip
brand
them.
new combination, it still felt like I was missing that one thing that'll
Remember the
save me.
elevator one?
You know,
There was
really
one
push you
that
over the finish line.
the
Seems like she's found
person
your
got
muse.
way too wild
Does that
when
mean
it
music theory
sniffed
is
the person that was
compatible with
using
cooking?
the deodorant, and it got very intense. I don't know which one. It was
Didn't
way
quite
too
get the
old.
implication, but Paimon can tell
A
me
lot
they're
of them
being
is
a
way too old.
meanie.
I don't think Axe
Okay,
do much of
I
the
think I know what I need to do.
that
Great,
kind of
so this
commercials
went
anymore.
really well.
Don't hold back, just get out there and do your thing. You're a pro, Xiangling, and you totally got this.
But it's been a
You're the
while
now
since I
best
watched
chef in
TV
Liyue
properly
Harbor. Ain't
and
that right,
seen
Beto?
an Axe commercial.
Well, I think so anyway. More than any other
I
chef.
think the rare
And
times
there
I
ain't a whole lot
watch
of people I'd
TV
be
is
willing to
just
say
the
that.
news and Saturday Night
I'll
Live.
do my best.
Yep,
Thanks,
what he said.
All right, we'll leave you to it. I'm gonna take Xinyan on board for a while.
Everything else is I'm on the
No,
laptop.
don't take the hash brown.
She's gone. You'll never see her
Xingling,
again.
they both had pretty strong
Stop.
tastes. You sure that won't be a problem? Shouldn't we get a second opinion from someone with milder tastes? That's a good point. Beto likes her greasy stir fries, and Xinyan can really handle her spice. Yeah, we should get another opinion. Now, who do we know whose tastes are on the mild side? Traveler? Any suggestions?
Catching? Maybe?
Shower or yeah, chow.
Zhao.
Oh, right! Makes sense! So, back to Wangshu Inn? Who is it? Someone you just missed last time we were there. Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers! He said that we just need to speak his name and poof! He'll show up.
Oh my god, is that actually what's about?
Will he definitely hear us saying his name, though? Maybe we should find somewhere quieter.
Oh my gosh, it's raining a lot. Give me a sec.
Do you think, man?
Oh wait, I gotta do some stuff on Azur Lane for a second.
Liyue Harbor is so lively.
Is the one with Shimakaze event finished, bro?
No, it's still going on.
I
I
haven't
have
been in a while.
I have her at level, what level is she at now? She's 84 now, fully ascended and a full kit ready.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage,
I
Screenshot the
but the
meta
knights had
fool.
enough sense to do
Fuso.
away with all the superfluous
Sure.
detail.
Is she still there to pick up? I might install it later.
Yeah, she is.
Grab her.
Um,
Meta Fuso?
I think the event will last until October 3rd, and it's October 2nd today, so
Oh shoot, yeah.
you only
I
have like
jumping
1 or 2
people.
more days, really.
I jump in later then. But it's so many on my phone now. I have FGO and now Honkai. I couldn't even download all the Honkai assets.
Copium.
Welcome back.
Yeah. I think
Is
I
it
got
Tropical
everything
Storm
sorted because
or wave affecting you guys? That's what bringing all that rain.
What?
Liyue Harbor
Is it the
so
tropical
lovely.
wave bringing all that rain?
So many travelers.
it must be one of the remnants of the hurricane. I don't know which. I forgot the name already. Which is
Oh,
already
Sam.
category 4. Yeah,
Mm.
must be one of the trails that left behind, and now it's wreaking havoc around here.
Mm.
It should
Okay.
be fine. Might get a
Until we
blackout,
get it.
but
Ooh.
shit.
All right then, I'll teach you.
It's okay.
Oh, yes.
I can for
I'll
sure
teach you
juggle
all
another
right.
account.
Mark my words.
All right. I'm posting the Shimakaze. I'll do it on stream chat.
Thank you.
There you go.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn. A whole lot of damn.
Okay, let's take
Oh,
turns
bro,
shouting his
Ben,
name.
What's up?
Do I need to do this
NSFW
too?
chat with Lemalin skin. Do it now.
Go on NSFW?
Yeah, and post Lemalin skin unless you can post it in stream chat. Is it
This
safe there?
I mean it's not showing up on the recording, so what do you want me to look at?
Bro,
What?
screenshot Lemalin skin.
Oh, I can just post it on stream chat as well. It's not really that NSFW.
Oh, cool.
It's much better to get a screen recording of it, since they're live 2D skins.
True.
But here I can.
Sorry guys, but I think I'm gonna cut it short here because the rain is getting way too intense, and I'll have to cut everything out.
Gotcha.
Okay, alright, bro.
Yeah, I gotta cut the power from the laptop in case something happens. So take care, guys.
Alright, take care. See
You
ya.
too, man. Let's see you.
Alright, here you go.
Hyman's going first.
I was hoping Lewis would be seeing it, but yeah.
Nothing's happening.
Probably because it's
Let me try
Paimon.
again. Shoo! That's weird. Does he not want to hang out with us?
You're also in Liyue Harbor.
Wait, so let me get this straight. Some guy with special powers promised you both that you just need to shout his name and he'll show up? Well, not both actually, just one of us. Oh, right. Well, you should be the one to try it then. Paimon clearly just doesn't want to feel left out. Okay then.
You called?
Oh shit!
Hold on, what?
He's like Batman.
Actually came!
You spoke my name, did you not?
Oh my god, he's so cool.
When I make you a promise, I will honor it.
Blink of an eye and poof! He's there! That's how you know he's an Adeptus. An Adeptus? Xiao, was it? Hi there. It was me who asked the traveler to call you here. My name's Xiangling. I'm a chef. I've made it into the finals of this year's Masterful Chefs, and I'm testing some dishes out in preparation. I'm trying to get feedback from customers with all
I was just
different
like,
tastes.
why have you called me for this?
Customers. And that includes me?
Uh-huh. The traveler says you prefer mild food. Just the kind of person I'm looking for. If you don't mind, I'd like you to try the
Look at
dishes
Guoba.
I've made and tell me your thoughts.
Since it's you, I will do it.
Yay! How is it? Are you sure you can eat it? Don't force yourself.
Tastes pretty good.
Huh? Really? I can't believe it. And Adeptus says he likes my cooking. If my dad was here, he'd be crying tears of joy.
You excel in the culinary arts. I'm reminded of another chef I know. That chef cooks dishes with soul, as do you. Both of you are masters of your craft.
Who do you think he means? Smiley
No.
Moonchase?
Really? Okay.
If I had to find fault with something,
Okay.
the two sides are a little strong for my taste. Some minor adjustments would take this dish from excellence to perfection. Just my own opinion. Do not fixate on it. Take it or leave it as you see fit.
Alright, go easy on the sides. Okay, I got it. Thank you, Adeptus friend. It was really great to meet you.
I'll be leaving now. See you next time.
Paimon still can't believe he actually came.
Oh, he actually did it.
So,
Thank God.
what would happen if we called his name again now? Do you think he'd come back right away? Only kinda, maybe not really joking.
Only Paimon.
Jeez. Good news. After 2 rounds of taste testing, I've had an idea on what to do next. Great! Lucky we picked the right people to talk to. I'd better head back and try this out a few times while it's fresh in my mind. Thanks for your help. Oh, and the final is in Eugene Terrace. You better come and watch. Will do. Good luck. You bet.
More speed. More speed.
Alright, so 10, 14. See if that works. Probably not. Yeah, it's the next day.
Let's head to the competition venue. It should be starting soon.
Oh, yes.
That's
I'm
a
so excited.
that's a cheat, by the way.
Oh, bro.
If you adjust the time but press confirm and escape at the same time, it skips the cutscene.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that one.
I didn't. I heard about it, but this was the first time I actually tried it, so
It
I
worked.
guess yeah, it worked. Worked really well.
Never get tired of those ties, man.
I know. For me, sometimes I'm just like, I don't pay attention to anything else other than her butt.
Yep.
And what's even better is that she's probably my best DPS.
You got her C3 for a reason, bro.
Oh, it's Yanfei.
Welcome, everyone, to the Masterful Chef's Final. At the appointment of this organizing committee, I am your host and officiator, Yanfei. Hey, Yanfei's here too!
You know those people that always stand in the background of the camera, bro? And be like, "Hi, I'm here too." Hi.
The
Guoba.
competition is divided into the selections phase and the finals. We saw many contestants from all over Liyue in the selections process, and all of them were outstanding chefs in their own right.
Hey, what's
of
up?
those, the 2 strongest participants were put through to today's finals. In just a few short moments, the
Is who you
finals will
talking
take
to, bro?
place right here before your very eyes. As the officiator, it
Oh.
is my honor
No, I was
and
asking who you
privilege
talking
to
to.
represent the organizing
Oh,
committee
it was.
and indeed the people of
You can
Liyue
see
in
the
overseeing
NPCs
today's
just like
proceedings.
doing random shit.
Next, please allow allow me to
Ah.
introduce the judges. There will be a select
Oh,
panel
man,
and
post the
an
next
audience
stuff.
panel. The 3 members of the select panel
We
are
get.
the
What is this?
Tianquan,
A harp?
Lady Ningguang, the Yuheng, Lady Keqing, and last but not
Oh
least,
no, furniture.
gourmet connoisseur Uncle Tian.
Oh,
In
okay.
addition to these 3, 10 judges will be chosen from among
Yeah,
the audience
heard
to
about it.
sample our contestants' dishes and cast their vote. That makes a total of 13 judges with 13 votes
I wouldn't
between
mind a
them.
new harp
Each
though.
judge will vote for their
Just
preferred
Apparently
this
it's
thing.
finalist,
huge.
and the one who receives the most votes
Like it's a
will be
big
today's
furnishing.
winner.
Can it work?
Apparently.
Can it work?
Yeah, apparently it's interactive too.
And now, please join me in welcoming
Lovely,
our 2
lovely.
contestants into the arena. Come on out! To my left, a competition favorite down from Dihua. Life's harsh when you live on a marsh, but this kitchen ace will put a smile on your face. Please welcome Smiley Yanxiao.
Hi everyone.
Whoa! Yanxiao made it into the finals too! But what's up with him? He seems really nervous. Yanxiao! Chin up, shoulders back! Everyone from the inn is super proud of you!
Huh? Oh.
And to my right, a stalwart of Liyue Harbor culinary scene, a little feisty with a whole lot of spicy. Give it up for Xiangling! And her mysterious assistant, who knows who? Hi, my nose!
Who dare you say about that man?
Hey, everybody! I'll do my best! Contestants, please repeat after me. As a finalist in Masterful
guoba.
Chefs, I solemnly swear to commit myself fully, compete fairly, and abide by all competition procedures. As a finalist in Masterful Chefs, I solemnly swear to commit myself fully, compete fairly, and abide by all competition procedures.
As a finalist in Masterful Chefs, I solemnly swear to commit myself
I want-
fully, compete
I want
fairly,
Yanxiao to
and
win.
abide by all competition procedures.
And I, for my part,
Ugh.
promise to uphold the principles of fairness,
Yeah,
impartiality,
same, bro.
and transparency in my officiation of the proceedings. Now, I will hand things over to the select panel judge, Ningguang, for the announcement of today's theme.
Thank you all for being here today at the Masterful Chefs Finals. I am
Be right back, bro.
Tianquan Ningguang. The organizers have chosen the theme for today's event, and that theme is of Earth and Waterborn.
Of Earth and Waterborn. Just like the Feast of Bounteous Land. It really captures the spirit of this year's Moonchase festival. It's like surf and turf, but the deep and meaningful version.
The rules are simple. The one who receives the most votes wins. Tailor your dishes to the judges' preferences, or win over the audience with your originality. The choice is yours. Well then, I look forward to both of your contributions.
Contestants will have 1 hour of cooking time available and may only use ingredients provided by the organizers in their dishes. I trust this is no problem. Okay, without further ado, let the cooking commence. Begin. Time to pull out all the stops. Show everyone why you're the best. Traveler, Paimon. Thanks for coming to support me. Don't you worry. I'm gonna make this the best tasting dish I've ever cooked.
Oh shit.
Light it up! First things first, get the stove on.
Where the okay.
Xiao thought the side should be milder, which makes sense to contrast with the main dish. And I guess that's what Xinyan meant.
What delicious.
Triple layered consomme is pretty bland to begin with, and I can't have 2 sides with the same texture. Luckily, your Xinyan chili chicken is the main event. Can't afford to compromise too much here, but maybe some pepper will set it apart without alienating anybody.
Oh, okay. I literally don't have to make anything. Wait, what? I get
What?
Julian chili chicken. Sure.
Bro, cook it manually. Cook it manually, bro.
Xiao, doesn't look so good.
Cook one manually. Come on. Come on.
Guoba!
It's
Then-
Whoa, what's this? Hold up. Things are taking an unexpected turn on the Masterful Chef's stage. Xiangling's mysterious assistant appears to be aiding her opponent. Judges, are we going to allow this? We knew in advance that Xiangling would be accompanied by a mysterious assistant, and the judges agreed that the two could be classed as one individual for the purposes of the competition. But what do we say to this?
I take no issue with it. In any case, the assistant hasn't done much in the way of assisting.
Mm.
No competition would be complete without a little drama. All a part of being young. I won't be the old fogey that ruins it for them.
Please allow me to explain to our host. Prior to the competition, the judges reviewed both contestants, and we can comfortably confirm that neither side is participating in a way that contravenes the competition rules. Xiangling is a highly accomplished chef, and her assistant is more like family to her. Xiangling prepares all of her own dishes herself. All that her assistant will do is occasionally provide a fire source. Given Xiangling's level of culinary skill, the difference between her using firewood or her assistant is a trivial one. I appreciate everyone's concerns. The presence of a mysterious assistant performing strange dance moves to cheerlead for Xiangling is a little unexpected. But the mysterious assistant has now started cheerleading for Smiley Yanxiao too, demonstrating total impartiality. By encouraging both Xiangling and her opponent, they have proven to be a fair supporter. That's right! Guoba's not really outside help. Guoba just likes to watch people cook. I'm sure the only reason they went over there is to try to help Yanxiao feel less nervous. I give you all my word, Guoba will not interfere with the competition. And I would also say that it's a loss to the competition if Yanxiao isn't at the top of his form. I say that as someone who's eaten Yanxiao's cooking at Wang Shuwen before. He is an excellent chef, and I want this to be a competition between the best we both have
I
to
think
bring.
Xiangling's gonna
I
fucking
see.
win.
Most amusing. Uncle Tian, what's your opinion?
I have no objections. It's an honor and a privilege to see two contestants so dedicated to having a fair and square contest.
The judges and the officiator accept this explanation. Let the competition continue. Yanxiao, are you alright?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I've never been so nervous in my life. Look, my hands won't stop shaking.
Take it easy. I've been there before. I can help. Try saying a tongue twister to yourself in your head. Or think of some happy memories about your dad.
Why my dad? That's a bit specific.
'Cause that's what I do.
I guess I'll think of my mom then. Anyway, you should carry on. I'll be fine. Don't hold up your own dishes on my account.
Nothing's being held up. I'm finished already.
Huh? Oh, right. Then I need to focus up and win this thing.
There you go. That's the attitude we want. You're a very capable chef, Yanxiao. So come on, show everyone what you're made of, just like you showed us last time at Wang Shuwen.
Yes, you're right. I can do this. I can do this. Thank you, Xiangling. And thanks to your, well, thanks. Time for me to get cooking.
Time's up! Both contestants have now finished cooking. I would like to invite them to present their dishes to the judges for evaluation. We will proceed in the order that the contestants finished. Xiangling, please describe your dish. My dish is Jiyun chili chicken with sides of triple-layered consomme and crystal shrimp. The theme is of earth and waterborne, which includes land and sea. In other words, land animals, fowl, and seafood are all potential ingredients. My main dish, Jiyun chili chicken, is a combination of fowl and chilies. Jiyun chilies capture the essence of the mountains where they grow, and fowl is a gift from the heavens. Triple-layered consomme also uses fowl, and its other ingredients are ham and bamboo shoots. These are also flavors from the mountains, but they complement and contrast with the chicken dish. Fresh instead of spicy, cold instead of hot. The crystal shrimp is made from a combination of rice, shrimp meat, and carrot. A thin, translucent skin wraps diced carrot and a whole shrimp, fresh, crispy, and tender. Shrimps are a gift from the ocean. Tightly wrapping them in a skin made from rice makes this dish a blend of land and sea, fresh with a hint of sweetness. It's the perfect note to end this course on.
Sounds
Ooh,
good.
a strong delivery there from Xiangling. Let's see what our next contestant Yanxiao has to say.
My dish is Adeptus Temptation with a mint salad and golden shrimp balls. As Shungling says, earth and water means land and sea. So birds, land animals, and seafood were also the ingredients I incorporated. Adeptus Temptation is a much-loved dish in Liyue, and as chef of Wangshu Inn, I've always been proud to offer this as the signature specialty dish of our menu. It's a complex dish with very particular ingredients: smoked ham, crab, fresh shrimp meat, and matsutake. I chose this as my main dish as a sign of respect toward my profession and to this competition. The mint salad is my first side. Cool and tender with a subtle sweetness, it's a perfect answer to the rich and strong flavors of the Adeptus Temptation. Golden shrimp balls is a time-honored classic loved by everyone.
Oh no, is Guoba about to eat him?
Followed up with a shrimp ball. Oh, pure
What?
bliss.
Guoba's got that look on his face.
Imagine every dish just disappear off of your
Please
table.
sample the dishes.
Okay, I guess not.
Very impressive. Both contestants' dishes are well considered, expertly made, and truly delicious. I'm gonna have another golden shrimp. I mean, I shall have to sample both contestants' dishes once more before I can reach a verdict.
Now, Xiangling
Smart.
has taken an
Smart.
interesting approach here. She's chosen a cold dish as her main. I have to say, that's a bold move. It's also a unique take on Jueyun chili chicken. Although the dish as a whole is served cold, the chili peppers have been stir-fried, and so they're still just a little warm on the inside. You get a nice crunch as you bite in. Then you get the spiciness and warmth all coming in together. And then just a hint of that wonderful pepperiness to top it all off. It's quite simply extraordinary.
This Adeptus Temptation is quite exceptional. The triple layer consomme is also a very superlative contribution. Excellent flavor, well balanced between sweet and savory. Yes, the standard is very high.
Judges of the select panel, I will now ask you to consider your votes carefully before writing them down and handing them to me. Also, the organizing committee has selected today's audience judges, and they are now evaluating the dishes. Everyone who's been lucky enough to sample today's dishes, please consider and cast your vote independently. How are we not involved in this? Why didn't they pick us to be judges? Paimon has buckets of passion and oodles of expertise when it comes to food. If they don't want Paimon, it's their loss. Yippee! For all the chefs there are in the world, and for all the amazing dishes they can cook, the fact remains that you're the one who treats Paimon the best.
Just fattening you up,
All
Paimon.
It's a
votes
long
have been
game.
received and counted, and the results have been returned to Ningguang. I now invite Ningguang to take the floor and announce the results of the Masterful Chef's Finals.
It is my pleasure to announce that the winner of the Masterful Chef's Finals is...
Yanxiao.
Yanxiao.
by a mere one
Ah.
vote margin. Xiangling!
What? How is it so close?
Well, there it is.
An NPC will be an
It was a
NPC
close
after all.
contest, but we have a winner. Liyue Harbor's Xiangling has beaten Dihua Marsh's Yanxiao by just one vote. There can only be one winner, but the fact that this was so close shows just how much both of these outstanding
You
chefs
better make sure he wins
and
next year.
judges.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you
Well,
both for your
dapat
stellar
tatumiho po
contributions
that.
here today.
I mean, the
A
way
big
I would have
thank
done
you
it
to all
is
the
Yan
audience
Xiao
for being
wins
here
this
today,
year, Xiangling
especially
wins
those
next
who have
year.
come from far and wide.
Yeah, that would make
As
sense.
officiator, I declare
But
the result of this competition to be fair and valid, thus bringing the Masterful Chefs Finals to a close.
Thank you all for coming. Until next time.
Please exit the venue in an orderly fashion, and remember to take all of your personal belongings with you.
Did you record this, bro?
Come on, let's
I'm
go
recording,
over
yeah.
and take a look.
Was she looking at the shrimp?
I'm maybe.
Looks like I won this time, Yan Xiao. But I'd still like to try your dishes, if that's okay.
Sure, I'll have a try of yours too. Oh, truly exquisite. No doubt in my mind why you're the winner here.
This Adeptus Temptation is really good. It's so fresh, I'm almost moved to tears.
Well, just goes to show that you have a taste for the finer things in life.
No, you've got me all wrong. We're just a small neighborhood restaurant too, so I totally understand. Food is life, and customers are at the heart of all food culture. So humble food cooking is not to be looked down upon.
Is that right? Huh. I'd heard you'd gotten famous for your experimental approach to cooking and were all about fancy and exclusive foods. Never realized you'd done your time in a small kitchen too. Well, there you have it. All the greats come from the smaller places.
The same
That's
goes for
actually
you.
true.
You can't work in an inn kitchen unless you know how to consistently please customers. It's no wonder your food is so top-notch.
You're the kind of competition I'm glad to have. Let's stay in touch. Maybe we can find some time in the future to trade tips.
You got it. And next time we meet as competitors, let's both be even better than we are now.
All right? Deal.
Traveler, Paimon! Thanks for coming. Did you get to try the food? Don't even go there. Paimon's still peeved. I can't believe it. You didn't get picked? Well, never mind. Don't get mad. I'll make some more for you when we get back. You will? Woohoo! Great! Oh, the organizer said that Yan Xiao and I need to go register our delivery addresses. Apparently, they're gonna deliver an exclusive ingredients package and the prize money at a later date. So I need to get moving. I'll come find you guys after. Xiangling seems really happy. Good for him. Looks like Kuching and Ningguang left already. As the organizers, they must have gone to
Imagine if we were a part of it. Our delivery address is a pot.
Thank God I wasn't here for the that food delivery event. I remember people really complaining about that.
Oh, bro.
Another Moonchase is here.
You didn't want to be a part.
Flowers always seem prettier than usual around this time.
Hello.
Kuching, there you are!
Oh, you found me.
Huh? Is everything okay?
Traveler, I have found myself in something of a predicament. In the competition, I voted for Smiley Yanxiao.
So you're frustrated because you can't go back and vote for Xiangling instead?
No, that's not it. As a judge, I had a duty to remain objective. I made my decision after thinking about it very carefully, and my conscience is clear. Xiangling is my friend, so by rights, I should be honest with her about this. But, as you know, I voted based purely on my personal opinion. As a contestant, Xiangling may not be able to appreciate this, and I do not know how to deal with people of her temperament. I just don't know how to break it to her.
no big deal. Just say it however comes naturally. Xiangling of all people isn't bothered about that kind of stuff. And anyway, she still won in the end.
Oh, hey, here you are. I've been looking for you for ages.
Xiangling, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
My grandfather always said to me, in contests of food, always follow your heart. Which is to say that in gastronomical disputes, or indeed competitions, one must cast their vote for the party that they agree with. This decision must be based on one's honest thoughts, not influenced by any external factors. Of course, that was just my grandfather's opinion, but I have to say, I am inclined to think he had a point. So, despite the fact that I am your friend, I cast my vote for Smiley Yenshao's Adeptus Temptation. Well, maybe it was. I like golden shrimp balls. Is that a problem?
You were acting so serious that I honestly thought something was up. It's fine. Doesn't bother me one bit.
Very wholesome.
You voted for who you wanted to, and that's totally okay.
Moi moi.
In fact, that's exactly how it should be. Otherwise, how could it be a fair competition? So, you made a point of telling me. Is that because you were worried that it made you a bad friend?
Don't be absurd.
Didn't I say already? I love this about you. You're just so conscientious about everything. Half-baked feedback just isn't meaningful to me at this stage. Seeking reassurance is what novices do, and it's been a long time since I was a novice. The way forward from today will only get more challenging, as will the dishes I'll need to cook. Honestly, I'll need friends like you along the way. You have a strong sense of responsibility, Kuching. But you know, not everything is always about responsibility. Yes, you're a Qixing, but you're also you, Kuching. When you're with friends, you don't need to think about everything so thoroughly. You know that's what Ningguang's like, right? Beto's always telling me about how well she gets along with Ningguang. They even play chess aboard her ship sometimes. So you see, Ningguang's kind of bold in that she doesn't let her identity and reputation get in the way of her ability to have a good time. You can take a leaf out of her book. Outside of work, it's time to let go and relax.
Traveler, Xiangling, Anyway, what are we standing around here for? Let's go and check on the status of the Stove God statue.
That was some fucking bars from Shangling. That was some life bars right there. I love that. Damn. Alright.
But it takes a while for each person to evolve to get that to that stage still.
Looks like the stone is still the same.
And watch it break when we reach. No, no, no.
How strange. It hasn't changed one bit. This doesn't make any sense. We cooked our hearts out. Does this mean the competition wasn't enough to awaken the statue?
Oh well. I suppose it was simply not meant to be.
Yeah, we've waited this long already. There's no harm in waiting a little longer. Right, Xiangling? Yup, there's still time. Let's be patient. We'll all see this through together. On another note, I have some good news for you, Kuching. Things are looking optimistic for that recipe you gave me. Master came by before the competition and filled in the parts that were missing. So now I'll be able to cook it. In fact, I'll go find somewhere to make it right now. Wait here.
Xiangling.
Oh, and Traveler, could you come with me? Huh? You only just beat Smiley Yanxiao. You think you're up for challenging us already? Obviously not what I thought. You collect recipes, don't you? I thought you'd probably be needing this dish during your travels, so I figured I'd share it with you. Oh, right! Paimon knew that.
I liked how Traveler went to all akimbo. Like, you can't beat me.
Jeez. your words so fast, you'll give yourself heartburn.
What are you staring at me for? Go on, go get on with your cooking.
What?
Will we
What's
ever
this new
manage
recipe?
to reawaken the statue?
Guess not. So we have a new recipe: chili mince bread.
Mince bread?
Mm-hmm. Wait.
More speed.
Just says to make it. There's no like location. Fuck. Wait. This one's on. It's a purple dish.
Oh, yes.
That is very cute. I like that.
No, no. Hold on, that's this Jinyan's dish?
No?
I couldn't see properly.
There's no Shinyan can also cook it.
Okay.
You know. I just don't use her, so
Oh, you're going for the full clear?
not the full
Full
clear,
proficiency?
just some.
Okay.
What is the effect again? Shield strength and defense, okay. Just a regular defense food then. I think that's enough.
It's done! So this is what the dish from the recipe looks like. Let's go give it to Kuching.
Mine's ready too. Let's go together.
We're back!
The traveler and I made one each. Here, have a taste while it's still warm. Thank you. Don't mind if I do.
What is it? What does that face mean?
My new favorite food.
This flavor. I've tasted it before.
Oh, okay.
Apologies. Xiangling, Traveler, thank you both. This is everything I had hoped it would be. It tastes wonderful and, quite amazingly, somehow it took me right back to my childhood, when my grandfather was still around.
Really? That's awesome! I didn't have a chance to fully explain before. In fact, when Master had filled in the missing parts of the recipe for me, I realized that I already knew how to make this dish.
You already knew? You mean you were able to make this without ever seeing the recipe?
Uh-huh. My dad taught me how to make it.
Wait, but isn't this dish from Kuching's grandpa's notes, though?
About that, I do not believe that this recipe was my grandfather's creation. My grandfather was a well-known real estate tycoon in Liyue, and also a scholar. He was an avid collector of old books and was quite knowledgeable on many of Liyue's customs and traditions that are no longer practiced. As a child, I used to spend a lot of time with him in his study. We'd read the classics together, then debate how much of it was actually genuine, and whether Rex Lapis was real or not.
Oh, he's real.
He used to say, books are just a bridge that bring us a little closer to history. It's up to those of us in later generations to ask these questions, search for the answers, and decide what they mean. Since then, my grandfather has passed on, and I've grown up to become a Chising. My views on Rex Lapis have changed in this time too, from myth to reality. For me, the name Rex Lapis is inextricably wound up with memories of my grandfather. Whenever I see his name written down, it always reminds me of sitting in my grandfather's study, seeing all of his notes. As I said earlier, this recipe came from those same notes. It's an ancient dish that he was trying to restore to its original form. But, unfortunately, without the full recipe, he never quite succeeded. Still, each time he tried cooking it, he'd always get me to have a taste while it was still warm. The memories. This really is the taste of my childhood.
Ancient dish? Are cornbread buns really that old?
Well, at least in my family it is. My dad learned how to make it from his dad, and supposedly it's been passed down that way for generations. We call them chili minced cornbread buns. They're a traditional folk food snack, easy to pack up and take with you on the road, so they're the perfect thing to eat on the go.
But
Seeing guoba just reminded me of something. I actually made this dish on the day I first met guoba.
How did you first meet?
It was in a cave in the mountains. I ducked inside to get out of the rain and saw an offering table in there, so I put the cornbread buns I brought with me on it. Then I ended up falling asleep, and when I woke up, I found out that guoba had eaten every last one. Guoba followed me around ever since. We're practically family now.
Hold up! Stop the conversation! Look! The stone! It burst open!
It's...
guoba.
Guoba? What are you... what?
Mother?
Ah, I see the chili mince cornbread buns have been served.
Master! Granny, look! The stove god statue looks just like Guoba!
Oh,
It's because
indeed
it is
does.
guoba.
After all, Guoba is the deity you've been searching for.
Oh, it just
God
comes out
of
and
the
says it.
stove.
Guoba is a god?
You asked me if a sufficiently festive atmosphere would be enough to reawaken the stove god. And my answer is this. Yes. And no. The stove god has always been a deity with great affection for the people, and who acts in response to their desires. To him, the heart's passions and the heart's desires are not the same thing. Passion can be a technique, a skill, something derived from experience. But desires, they are deeper, more innate. They are the heart's strength in its purest form. Masterful chefs is wonderfully exciting, but it is more an exercise of passion than of desire. And passion alone will not suffice to reawaken the stove god from his deep slumber. But just now, when Kuching ate this dish she had longed for, a deeply held desire was fulfilled. As well as receiving an answer to her question, she also gained something much more precious. A moment of poignant nostalgia so vivid, it felt like she was right there alongside her grandfather. The enormous power unleashed by the fulfillment of this desire resonated with the stove god's statue, and caused it to manifest once more the form it took in the past. Of course, the stove god himself is not contained within the statue. The true stove god has been here with us all along. How does it feel, seeing a statue of yourself from your glory days? Ah, look at him. Still so majestic.
Glory days? Wait, what happened? Did guoba used to be different from now?
Oh, yes. Back in his day, your guoba was once the patron god of the soil. But all the wisdom and power he had then, he has since surrendered to the soil itself.
A god surrendering their power to the soil. I have heard this turn of phrase before, but what does it mean?
The kinds of trials and tribulations that a land can face are far more than you could imagine. Droughts, floods, torrential rain, hurricanes, earthquakes, tsunamis, fires, and plagues. The threat of disaster will never fully disappear from Liyue. Even woes that have never been faced before in history will come to pass in the future. Such things affect you mortals far more than we Adepti, with our immortal forms. He wants walked with you over the barren plains until you arrived at last at the harbor. He joined you in building your dwellings and lighting the stoves. It was his hand that lit the very first street lamp of Liyue and brought the aroma of cooked food into every household in the land. You mortals no longer remember him, but back in the age when you did, he was the closest of all the Adepti to the common folk.
Cutscene.
Moonchase, god of the stove, born from a spark when stone struck stone. He was a god with a great love for humanity and their well-being. Millennia ago, the people sought to expand their city. They built a dwelling on the plains and called it the Gueli Assembly. The stove god cared greatly for the people, turning himself into minions who went into every home, fostering food and solidarity alike. Alas, their home was taken by a flood. The waters ravaged the Gueli Assembly and forced the people back south to Liyue Harbor. Though the distance was not far, the journey was plagued by a terrible storm. For a dozen days, the Adepti stayed by their side. During this time, the stove god cooked an ancient delicacy, flatbread with a meat sauce to stave off the cold and damp, fit for those on the move. Centuries later, disaster and plague arose once more. The stove god would appear no longer, for he placed all of his power into the land itself to quell the calamities. His power expended, and his wits greatly reduced. Thus his body decreased in size. By the time he parted ways with us, he wasn't even the height of a human. He told Rex Lapis and I of the dishes that bring joy and of the secrets of the flame, then went into the mountains and entered into a long slumber. The stove god departed, and Guoba was born. When he awoke, he ate the chili mince cornbread buns placed on the offering table by a young lady in yellow. Though he did not remember the past, he was profoundly moved and decided to follow this young lady thereafter. The stove god had quietly disappeared, but the vendors rose early to hawk their wares. People went out to buy goods, lit their stoves, and cooked food, just as they had done every day for as long as they could remember. In Liyue, things have always been this way. Nature provides, the mountains rejoice. We are blessed by heaven's good grace.
Years have gone by. The world has transformed, but our way of life survives.
Fame and fortune is only a season. It is the moment that we should embrace.
Past meets present. Heritage becomes legacy. Long into the future may we thrive.
You once told me that dining is the profoundest of customs in the human world. To eat well is to consume vitality itself, and to drink well is to partake of the very essence of the world. It is a matter of paramount importance, you said, for people cannot face the arduous journey ahead on an empty stomach. At once a humble affair and a profound one. A humble meal of maize and spring water is also profound in that. By ensuring one's survival, it paves the way for millennia of human history and culture to come. My dear friend, Liyue has changed so much while you have slept. Looking at the prosperity and beauty around us today, does it make you happy?
Guoba, this is kind of a huge deal. Why didn't you say anything? He is not who he once was. Even the power of speech evades him now. There is no way he could have told you.
Oh.
Guoba, but...
Xiangling.
Do not be saddened, Xiangling. There are two sides to everything. Guoba may have lost many of his formal faculties, but he is now as carefree as can be, without a single worry in the whole world. In this world we inhabit, who can truly be said to live a life free of all woes? Those with a mind and with the knowledge will certainly be troubled by all manner of things. But he has gone further than us in his journey. He had both wisdom and courage. Everything he took upon himself, he was also ready to part with. His carefree demeanor today is a testament to the fact that he is at rest. So since you are his friend, take good care of him. Go out to walk and play. Allow him to eat, drink, and be merry.
I will! You can count on me!
Xiangling, you have an adeptal affinity. Guoba follows you around because he has respect for you. The moment he awoke, he was met with the familiar flavor in the chili mince cornbread buns he ate. After all that time, he still recognized the dish he had invented, and he approved of you as the one who had cooked it.
That's right. The taste of one's home cuisine always brings back memories of home. Though he remembered nothing, eating the food you had cooked gave him a feeling of familiarity. That is why he stuck by you.
You may be the first person in history to give the stove god the experience of being a satisfied customer. That makes you quite a remarkable chef.
If that's true, I couldn't be happier. Because putting a smile on customers' faces is what we chefs are called to do.
Well then, it's getting late and I still have things to do. Time for me to say goodbye. Traveler, Paimon, Xiangling, thank you all very much. I look forward to spending more time together in the future.
I guess my dad's probably heard the good news already, but I should still go catch up with him. Master, it's been a while since you came by. Why don't you join me? He thinks about you all the time, you know. He's always telling me to invite you over.
Oh, goodness me. Then, far be it from me to refuse. Off we go, then. Let's saunter over gently and see how all the city folk are getting along.
More speed.
Hi, Dad! I'm back! Hey! What are you doing there? I should be the one handling that. Oh no! Guoba's taken off!
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, it's you. Hello there, old friend.
Oh, bless my soul. Are you out for a stroll as well?
Given the season, it felt fitting to take a leisurely walk while the meal is being prepared.
Quite right. And it also gave us the chance to run into you. Guoba may not recognize you, but as ever, he seems quite delighted to see you.
So, Guoba doesn't remember anything, but can still feel when something's familiar?
Friendship will always withstand the ravages of time. Traveler, what do you think of the name of this festival? Moonchase.
The moon is a carrier of countless emotions. So many things only seem to surface as we gaze up beneath its poignant glow. Wherever the moonlight shines, the heart is wont to follow. Fond memories of those no longer with us. Debts of gratitude to old friends. The meaning of ages past and gone. All wrapped up in the city that has existed for so many moons to date. All these things and more, they are why people chase the moon.
In old age, the sight of many things puts one in a wistful mood. But children are always a beautiful sight to see. Such exuberant life force. It seems to well up from deep within the land itself. A land that has been in existence for so many millennia, and yet one that still dazzles today. Traveler, this Moonchase festival has been all the more entertaining with you here to witness it. Now, let's have Xiangling brew us a nice pot of tea. We shall drink and chat at our leisure.
That's not Madam Ping. Oh, Shangling is here still.
Everyone's here to eat. What should I cook? Let me think. I've got some fowl and some fish and shrimp meat, so I can do 2 snack dishes. Yes, and a few stir fries. Everyone's gonna love it.
Love it. Oh well, that's the event. Still got more of this stuff to do to come, but after that's done, that's pretty much it. This one as well. Most annoying minigame of the ball. I like that. That was nice. Alright, well.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show.
Thanks, Hila.
Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously.